Hey everybody, thanks for joining us in our esports presentation for the 2020-2021 school year. I'm super excited that you're able to sign up for it, and I'm just going to be going through some slides so that you're able to know exactly what we're going to be doing in the league, how it's going to be working, and if you do have any questions, you can send me some right after you watch this video. So I'll go through a quick introduction of who I am, then we'll go into the programming, and then like I said, if you do have any questions after the video, please make sure that you send me those questions. My name is Sebastian Gonzalez. I am the Director of Athletics here at Yes Prep Braves Oaks. It is my 6th year at the school, and the first 2 years I was an 8th grade history teacher. I then went on to teach PE, and then the last 2 years I've been an athletic director here on campus. For 4 of those years I coached soccer, pretty successful, pretty happy about what I've done on campus, and I'm a Cavalier till I die. But that's me, and you don't really care for me. You care about the esports, and that's what we're going to get into. What is esports? You probably already know. It stands for electronic sports, and it's essentially our version of an organized competitive gameplay between two individuals governed by a set of rules and guidelines created by the Yes Prep athletic directors. There's going to be 3 classifications. If you're in middle school, you're going to be playing against other middle school players. If you're in high school, you're going to be playing against other high school players. And then our staff members are actually also going to be playing, and our staff will be playing in their own separate staff league. For the platforms and games, if you're getting this message, it's because you signed up to either play Madden or Mario Kart. Now you can see, let me get the laser pointer here. You can see right here where it says ends October 31st. So our season for Madden and Mario Kart will end on that date. So essentially all of September and all of October is dedicated to the esports leagues for those 2 games. And then the next quarter, so the next 2 months, we'd be doing 2K Smash Bros. Then the next 2 would be FIFA Rocket League, and then potentially more games to end it depending on how we do. So right now you're for sure in the Madden and Mario Kart tournaments, and if you're interested in all the other games, once we end this quarter, you can reach out to me so that we can sign you up for the rest. Requirements and fees. So usually in athletics, you have to pay an athletic fee, which is $75 a person. But since this is virtual and we just want to make sure that kids are having fun, membership to the league is going to be free. The only requirement is that you do have a reliable online capability as well as your game system that you need. You do need a gamer tag that is appropriate, meaning there should not be any gang affiliation, drugs referenced in the name, any sexual material, offensive material, anything politically charged, or slander of Yes Prep or the esports league. So we need something that is appropriate for your gamer tag. If you need ideas, you can ask me. If you do have an existing gamer tag and you do have questions, if it's appropriate, just reach out to me after you watch this video. I've seen most of y'all's gamer tag already, and I didn't see any problems with them. But again, just in case, you can reach out to me. You all probably, I mean, if you already signed up for it, you're probably already aware of the cost for each games. Just so you do know, the Madden game that we're going to be playing is going to be Madden 20. Yeah, not the newest one that's going to be coming out, Madden 21, but it's going to be Madden 20 because we already know everyone probably already has that one. And then for Mario Kart, that will be the one, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. This is the stuff that's really important for y'all, okay? And so make sure you're paying attention. This is going to be run like any other athletic sports, just like soccer, just like basketball. We always have had an eligibility rule, right? So no pass, no play, right? If a student athlete has below than a 70 come a report card or progress report grade, they are not allowed to be playing until they get those grades up. That's always been a standard, and we're going to continue that standard. So we do want our e-gamers to make sure that they are on top of their grades. Per our academic policy, official grade checks will be performed every 3 weeks. In other words, every 15 days after the first 6 weeks, according to the eligibility calendars. You cannot participate until the next grade reporting period. So that means if, for example, in a report card you get a 60 in history, you are not allowed to play until by the time of your next progress report, you have shown that history grade and all your other grades are above a 70. All right. As usual, if you're in an AP class, you do get a 10-point bump once a season, so you can use that. And then any incomplete grades, in virtual times, you might have an incomplete grade, and so if one of your grades says I instead of like a usual number grade, we will give you a 7-day grace period. You see right here, a 7-day grace period to deem if you are passing or not. Okay. If you do need this athletics eligibility calendar, you can message me right after this video. Discipline policy. The following guidance with alignment to the academic protocol will be used to determine the best support for anyone who participates in an athletic program. Essentially, if you are acting up in class, I will be notified, and we're going to have to, and at the third infraction, there's going to be a reflection form that you'll be doing. At the sixth infraction, you're going to be suspended for a game. At the ninth, a 2-game suspension. And if it's happening more than that, there's a serious problem that we need to discuss whether or not you should be participating in esports or not. So just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, make sure that you're being responsible with your work and responsible with the guidelines that your teacher set up for you in class so that you can represent Braze Oaks in the best way and represent yourself for the esports league the best way. Another thing that was super important to us and in your participation of this is a virtual, is that you're attending your classes, right? So our students have to be attending at least 90% of their classes for the week in order to play. So if you're only showing up to half of your classes, we're not going to let you play, okay? You need to be showing up to your classes. You need to be participating in them. Excused absences will be addressed on a case-by-case basis. As usual, we want to make sure good sportsmanship is a necessity, right? No profanity, no gambling, no match fixing, no insults, no harassment or slander. I mean, if you're going to be playing with headsets, by all means, we do invite, friendly banter. We invite competition, right? At the end of the day, this is a competition, but we do have limits to that, and we want to make sure that we're respectful of our opponent, whether we're winning or whether we're losing. If you are a victim of this, please make sure to report it to me immediately. Online etiquette should be followed at all times. In terms of how this is going to work, the scheduling and the playoffs, we're going to be having a campus-based regular season. So there's going to be a campus tournament, which will be held to determine the campus winners for each division. And then from there on, those campus winners will go on to play against the entire YesPrep district. So the best will be playing against the best. And so that's going to be exciting. Games will be played every Friday night from 6:30 until the conclusion of your game at no later than 8 p.m. So whenever we do have the schedules and we do release them, the games will always be happening on Friday nights from 6:30 to 8. So you know that now, so make sure you have some, if you got plans, start changing things around or do what you got to do so you can participate. Scores must be reported immediately after the contest by the home team. You'll know whether or not you're the home team or the away team. And the way you report them is you simply just take a screenshot of that score, and then you can send it to me on the team's channel, okay? Scores will be reported on this website right here. So if you're ever like, hey, like, how did I do that other game? I forgot. You can click right here, and I'll be sending you this link. But you can click there to see it. The visiting team should always verify the score, right? Because it's, if you win a game and you were the away team, it's a home team's responsibility to report that score, right? If, I don't know, in Madden, someone wins 14-7, but you look and they reported a different score. Maybe they said no, that they won. Well, no, you have to make sure that you check the scores to make sure that it's correct, right? So make sure you're verifying the scores and letting me know if there's anything fishy going on, if the other team, if the other person reported it incorrectly. I'll have you fill out a protest form if anything happens. And then after that, like I said, the best will be going up against the best in the YesPrep tournament. Well, it'll be a single elimination tournament. The campus-based regular season is going to be a lot of games. You're going to have a lot of chances to win, a lot of chances to get up in the standings. That's it. If you have any questions, you can. I'm sending this directly to you, so you can check. You can send me a message. You can call me. You can email me. Whatever works best for you. But yeah, if you do have any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.